Okay guys, today we are going to get the Wrath of the Ancient Bow and upgrade them. So far, according to my knowledge, I now have Void Bow, the Wolf Bow, and the Lightning Bow, so that's what we're going to do, or at least try to do. First, you just start off by making a bunch of points in the first room, and when you have a good set of points, like maybe 3,500, then you can make your way to the first dragon, which you have to feed in order to get the bows. You have to feed 3 of them, and the locations will be shown soon. See if I can get a max ammo. No, that works too. Usually when playing this, I usually run the first couple of rounds with 6 bullets. 6 bullets per zombie, then a knife. And then any other damage that I need to do to a zombie, I just knife it. That's the most efficient way to get points. Okay. Let's try not to die like this. Exactly what I was hoping not to happen. Awesome. This is great. Yeah, this should be a good amount of points to get us to the first dragon. Once you fill up this dragon, or before you end up filling this dragon up, he's going to be eating zombies that you kill, but he doesn't really have a fast eating rate, so slowly kill off zombies by training them in a circle. But you have to kill a zombie off first before he can activate it. And that is the first zombie for this dragon. And usually you do this dragon second, but I'm going to be doing it first. You might want to clump up these zombies if you're doing it this way. If you're doing it by yourself, you might be able to get all the dragons fed by round 5. Maybe by round 4, depending on how your luck is with like drops and stuff. As you can see, I might be able to do it by round 4, just depending on how many zombies come and what the drops give me, as far as opening doors goes. Because that's going to be one of the main concerns, is opening doors. So we'll see. I'll show you where all the teddy bears are. Pretty much just a walk through them. Everything. If I know it, I'm going to try to show it in the video. Kind of forgot what I was doing there for a second. I just started killing off zombies. But right off the bat, when the round first starts, you might want to get rid of any like faster moving zombies like this one, just because it'll mess up your train and throw you off. But I like to go around this way. Alright, well he's done. When he breathes fire and like bursts into ashes before he falls like this, when he bursts into ashes, it's kind of easy to notice when you're running like this. So it's just a signal, and when he's done, he'll burst into ashes and then breathe a lot of fire. Kill a couple zombies for some points. gonna do is we're gonna open this door when I get my points. Open this door, come in here, turn on power, and go downstairs for the next dragon. Power is now on. Run through here. Let's try not to die. Usually if you know what you're doing, you can do this by round 4 with 2 people. This is where you'll pick up the Wrath of the Ancient's Bow. Right out of this little crypt here, after you feed all the zombies to the dragon. These panels will come into play later. Ow, that hurt. Okay, one activate. Breathing the fire. I find it easier to kill these zombies now and these dragons now than later, especially running it by yourself, because then you have to worry about everything else later on, like the panzers and dogs spawning in mid-round. There we go. Running on my last clip. Hopefully I got a max hit. There we go. Burst into flames, breathe fire, and then we're done. I have a good amount of zombies left. Let me run over here. See if I can't get a max hit from the train. Next dragon is going to be located over here on this wall. In this area is going to be used for a lot of things later on. Like one of the landing pads for the Wonder Sphere is up here. And just point up to it, enable it. We're going to have to come back here to do the electricity bow. That's where we'll get the void bow from. Top Gun, Wonder Fizz, and then that's where. Usually boxes right here, but it's not here this time. It's in the main gate area. Let's start this. I don't really use the arcade clock that much. I hate how they're running. It's annoying. It's not too hard to deal with. It's annoying. It's really annoying. if you can, you think you have enough skill, I think it's better to save the MR6 for the later rounds. I'd keep it to maybe like round 7 or 8 with the occasional max ammo, depending on how lucky you are. And it's good for points. Like if you get a double points and you just got a max ammo, or you just don't use it, and then switch to it and use it, clump up the zombies, and just go crazy with it. That's what I usually do. I don't really buy guns that much until the later rounds. Like after I get a bow and it's upgraded somewhat, or it's the upgrade process is somewhat started. That's when I'll buy a gun. Okay. Actually, eliminate him. Is always good. And usually once you have the bows done, like done and made, as far as just the Wrath of the Ancient spell goes, then you start picking people off. Not too many, but doesn't. That's awesome. Stuff like that. See, now he's done. Now let's take advantage of this double points. I'll go get the bow after it ends. Perfect. Wolf bow. I think I'm gonna do lightning bow first. Go for your field, now we start this. That usually happens to me, I always end up trading my gun. See, that's what you collect up points for. Maybe you'll hit the box or get a wall gun, depending on what your challenge is. What your challenges are for the main menu. A little side quest or whatever you want to call it. I don't know why, but I always start with lightning bow just because of its AoE special attack. Pretty dope. I have a really high number of kills with this one, for that reason. Let's just open that up. I'm gonna start wolf bow. Just get it available for me to start. Because it's a pain in the ass. God damn. Yeah, but when you do this bow, you gotta listen for the noises. The more cheery sound will be the one you're looking for. Like that. As as you can see where I'm going for these locations. Nope. It's gonna be really complicated and I don't like that. So it's bottom of the clock tower, top of the clock tower, and then we'll go from there. Bottom of the clock tower. Top of the clock tower. We'll get gobble gum eventually. Let's see, hopefully. Nope. Yeah, but if you get those orders right, you will hear a wolf howl, and when I aim down sights to that two-headed wolf, that's where that piece will drop for you to start the quest. And getting this done is usually what you want to do on the lower rounds, and then wait till the higher rounds, because of this trial and error system that you have to use. There's no surefire way to know what pattern they go in and what you have to do this. So you just have to do it at a low round. You'll hear that howl. So what I'm gonna go do is I'm going to jump back to the lightning bow quest that I started, and I'm going to go over here and shoot that fire. Once that fire starts up, then you go do the next one. And there are 3 of those fires. You just have to shoot that bundle of wood. And like that. Now it's lit up, and I can continue. That should be good. So I should knock that down. But like, I actually don't want to start this now. Yeah, in order to get Pack-a-Punch, you have to teleport all the pieces. It's just annoying, and then they move. And then Pack-a-Punch moves, and once you teleport all the pieces, but usually when you teleport all the pieces from here, then they go down to rocket launch. Seems I did that already. So what we're gonna do is enable this launch pad. And as far as launch pads go, I should be good until I get the one down by Pack-a-Punch spawn. And there goes the wolf bow. It's the piece 4. And as you see where I shot up as I ran through the Masher Gate area, that is where the Shadow and Void bow will come into play. You have to shoot that area, and once you get it and the wall should break, you just take it down and use it. So for the next one, I actually have to kill this guy. Nope, I missed. That's not good. This always open. Nope. Okay. Lord. just so I can activate these panels. The panels I showed you earlier are the ones that come into play now for the lightning bow. You have to stand on them for a long period of time, and they should flash like so. Flash. Usually when you come down here to do the dragon, you'll want to activate this. Death mission. Okay, and then this activates. Okay, for this, you have to hit these 5 contraptions on the wall, and they're like a burst of wind. I don't know what it symbolizes, but yeah. You have to wall run without hitting the ground. And it's better to stop over here by the first one so you don't have to do that wall jump. So if you run on the wall, that's 2. If you turn the corner, that's 3. That's 4. And this is 5. Now for the next step of the lightning bow, we are going to go upstairs. And there are 3 locations where you have to charge a urn and fire a electricity bow shot at the bonfires, which is going to charge the fire with electricity, and you will see the electricity swirling with the fire. And this is the urn location for that bonfire, so we're going to charge that one. And usually you should use another weapon instead of your bow, since you're going to have to use your bow for other stuff, like firing at the bonfires. So, and you won't know that you're done with this until you don't get a soul. So charge it up. Some people fire it from that. I will fire it from down here just because this is on the way, and hopefully I don't miss. I just walk over here, fire it into the fire, and then electricity will now swirl in the fire. So now that we're done with that one, we're gonna go over here and do the next one. Actually, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. Round 7, and we're gonna get quick revive. It seems helpful. Liquid divinium, that's nice. Now the second location for the urn is up here. As you can see it flashing through here. In this little area, up here in this building by the landing pad. This is one of the harder ones to charge, just for the fact of where the area location is, and also hitting that from here. Don't have to hit it from here, but still, it's right here by the charge, and if you miss it, then you have to come way back up here. So usually you fire it from here. Just aim up a bit and fire. So we're gonna see how this goes. I'm more than likely gonna die, I don't even know, because I have a rocket launcher. But I have a Wonder Sphere to jump out of here with, so we'll see. Awesome. And that should be the end of the souls that we have to collect, so... Ooh, max ammo. That's useful. Usually, a charged shot, a fully loaded and cocked back shot costs 2 points, not points, ammunition. So think about that, and the lower rounds when you are using the arrows to kill people that don't require a fully charged shot. Maybe the only reason you should do a fully charged shot is when you are working at a distance, and that's when you always do that. But yeah, I'm gonna go try again. That's why usually you shoot it from the pit, because then if you miss, you can always grab another shot and fire it again. But I'm gonna see if I can hit it. Nope. If this arrow charges again and you didn't hit it, it's just an easier way of checking instead of looking out the window and leaving yourself vulnerable to attacks. So let's see if we can hit it again. Nope. I know I didn't hit it. Let's try not to kill everybody. That'll be helpful. Let's get a gobble gum. Alm's Grace, that's nice. But since I'm not going to be completely dying, it really doesn't matter. So I'll try and get a new gobble gum later on. Seeing as I have crawl space, I'm going to need crawl space for the shadow and void bow. Wait, no. It's a slight trick to know where to shoot. Top of the smoke. Oh, that's our last zombie. So close. There you go. Now to the third and last. And we are going to have to go back down to the rocket site where we went to light the third bonfire. So instead of going all the way downstairs to get down there, we're just gonna jump down here. That was what this pad was for you, and they enabled the pad to jump down here. So we're going to try to get some kills on this location with a XM.5, 53 actually. Wow, I keep missing. And that shows you guys how much I actually use this rocket launcher. Hopefully I don't die. Nope. I'm bailing. Like in the earlier rounds, you don't really have to charge up your bow completely to actually take out a hole. Whoa. Actually want to get in here before that launches. I guess that makes sense. It doesn't even launch, it just burns a lot of fuel. It's a waste of money if you ask me. Just a test fire. Give it a second. Okay, good. Clear the space. Just charge the L with the electricity. Aww. I'm not gonna kill everybody. Leave a couple zombies. It is around 10 and I'm still trying to create a bow, so usually I do this in the lower rounds. You can swivel through them, you don't have to end the round. Through the But if you actually get it and it ends up being your last arrow shot, you don't really have to worry about it, because when you go to charge the bow, in order to get it as the lightning bow, you get a max ammo. Oh. See if I get it. Oh, there we go. Okay, and I believe that's all we need to do for that. So let me actually grab the teddy bear for the I'm going to actually use, nope, I don't have any transfuses. So right about now is when I'd actually get another gun. Should have gotten Jogue, but you know, it's fine. For this next spot, you have to go back to the bastion where the death ray is, and where you first shot the little parakeet, whatever you want to call it, rooster, winter vein up here, and put your arrow in this little ball of fire. Electricity, whatever you want to call it, but it actually goes up into the ball of fire. So, same diff. And you just wait a moment and grab your new reforged arrow. And for this part, we're gonna go down to the Undercroft area down here, and we're gonna charge that one next. And as I said, you get a max ammo for this, because yeah, I'm more than sure you have to charge it with your bow. Let's see if we can't find a riot shield piece. Not up there. Let's see. Gotta go get the one from up here. It's usually the easiest one to find. It's more than likely always right there, but it could be spawned in different locations, so let's see. See if we can't get a good gobble gun. In plain sight. That's perfect. Let's just hold this arrow for this bastard to come. Don't really need a fully charged arrow shot for that. Wasting arrows. to charge up the bow. I'm not sure if there's a verifier for it, if you're done or not. Usually I just walk up to it and it makes that little noise right there. So then you wait for it to charge and you grab the bow. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the electricity bow. And for this next part, I'm going to go get Jug and do the wolf bow. Wolf bow is not that hard. You just have to, you know, have a little bit of accuracy. And you can do each bow's upgrade quest with an upgraded bow, so that's kind of nice. You don't have to do it with a Wrath of the Ancients bow every time. Let's see if I can't get monkeys or ray gun. This works perfectly. And for this one, you're going to have to go down to the rocket site and hit this little flag up here. And once you hit it, you'll hear a wolf's howl and a wolf's skull will start to fall from where you shot at. So just get rid of him. He's not needed. Neither is he. Now for this next part, you will go back to the Undercroft, and from there you will place your skull in the wolf skull bowl and the wolf bow's placement chest. That hurt, didn't it? Eee! Let's see if this won't help. Where you going? Nope, where you going? Oh, there we go. Hiya. And just a couple shots from the fully charged electricity bow will do it. The rocket was actually taking off. I'm lucky I actually did that, or I wouldn't have noticed until it was too late. Let's actually get quick revive again. At some point I will end up pack-a-punching this. So now for this part, you will go over here to the chest in the Undercroft with the wolf heads on them. And then your wolf will spawn, the spirit of a wolf, which will be in your bow once you finish. And so you kind of have to have some zombies for this part, because from this next part you will collect the bony remains of an ancient being, some sort of person that has some significance to this bow. And from that, you just collect souls from the dead. Souls of anybody, I'm guessing. Maybe just not the dead. Not sure if it matters. But yeah, from this, you just kill a bunch of zombies. And yeah, once he digs it up, you just come over here and grab the piece and follow him to the next location. If I had to say the best 4 perks to get while doing these quests, it would have to be, if you're running this by yourself, then you'd want to get Quick Revive, Jug, Double Tap, which is right there, and Stamina. Just for the fact of the fast fire rate of being by yourself, you might need that. The quick revive to get yourself back up if you die. The jug just to extenuate your life a little bit. And the stamina for running, because you will do a lot of running doing this by yourself. Just for the fact of having to run back and forth to do everything by yourself, instead of an extra 1 or 2 or 3 people doing it with you. So I think it's about 8 souls that you have to collect for each site to be dug up by the wolf. And we go down. That's okay though, let's grab some souls. Also, my max ammo. That's perfectly fine, let's just reload. And get the max ammo. Let's lay one of those down. Grab the pot after you're done, and then you want to follow your dog. Stock option. It's a pretty nice one to have, but it also lets you run through your ammo a lot faster, which kind of sucks. So I'm just gonna keep crawl space for now. And the electricity bow comes in handy when doing these side quests. Let's actually put it right there. And then when you're done charging this third area, then the dog will run to a spot in the undergrowth and look up at a wall, and which you have to run up the walls when the zero gravity is activated and activate the final piece. So just for this pot, I'm gonna get the nuke. So I can actually get this pot. You follow your wolf, and then he will stop at this wall and look up at this little area. And that is where you have to run up and actually shoot when the zero gravity is activated, like so. Just jump up, and then when the wolf emblems pop up, you will shoot them, and a panel will appear. And then you just jump on the panel, come to this little burial site. He'll hand you the bow back. You take the bow and go charge it. That is when your wolf will leave. And for the final part of this bow, you have to charge it. Which really sucks is that you can't get multiple bows at once, but that'd be pretty better. That'd be pretty dope. You just have to sit here and charge the bow like we did on the electricity bow. Lightning bow, so to speak, is what it's called, so. Let's deal with a dog run. I'm going to be getting one anyway, so I don't really care. I'm going to be getting a max ammo anyway. And just if you do catch yourself on a dog round, upgrading the bows, no, the dog souls do not count, which sucks. I like to wait until the round begins and throw all my grenades and see if I can't get some kills with them before I actually grab the max ammo. This works well when you have monkey bombs. Throw all your monkey bombs at the beginning of the round. And see if you can't attract a couple kills. And if they're like right by the edge, you should get the soul. The soul should count, but they usually have to be in this pyramid area in order for you to get the kills. So keep that in mind when you're upgrading this bow. And it's better to do it when you have the zero gravity activated. Just for the fact of that the zombies move a bit slower. Let's see, nope. I'm not sure how many souls it takes, or if there's an exact number for it, but it's around 30 to 40 kills, give or take a few. And then when it glows up, you just place the bow in there. If you were to have a Wrath of the Ancients bow and you did this one first, then you'd place your bow in there, take it away, and then you would get the upgraded wolf bow. Now for the Shadow and Void bow. And for the Shadow and Void bow, you're going to need the perk Stamina. For many reasons. And all of them being that you have to run a lot. Especially doing this by yourself and coming from the Undercroft when upgrading a new bow. You have to come down here, grab this, and a demon voice will say, "Release me." And you usually won't hear it until you won't hear the voice until you come release him, actually. Unbury him at this site here. Alright, never mind. I guess we won't get through all of those. Okay guys, well, that's the end of this video. Hopefully, I'll try again next time and actually get it. But you can check out my other videos. There might be a walkthrough of me doing it. But there's no surefire way of me telling you that there is an actual video of me doing this. But I'll make another video and hopefully get through all of them. And yeah. Like and subscribe to my channel, like my videos, watch them, do whatever, yeah. Okay. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.